Regional trade bloc have come up in order to encourage trade between countries. Means this is only for encouraging the countries and with geographical proximity. Similarly, and complementaries in trading items and to curb restriction on trade of the developing world. Today, 120 regional trade blocs generate 52% of the world trade. This trading bloc developed as response to the failure of the global organizations to speed up inter-regional trade. Now, these regional blocs remove trade tariff within the member nation and encourage free trade in the future. It could get increasingly difficult for free trade to take place between different trading blocs. Some major regional trade bloc has been listed in the table. Over here, I would like to tell you like here tariff is given. So tariff means tax, it's a type of tax. These taxes are given at that time when one country tries to sell out or import the product into some other country. So that is a tariff over here. Okay, now coming to the concern related to international trade. Concern related to international trade mutually beneficials. These are beneficials only for those nations which are specialized in some particular product. They produce high level of production. They have a better standard of living. Worldwide availability of goods and services are also there. So the equalization of price and wages and diffusion of knowledge and culture. Now coming to the detrimental means those demerits which the countries are facing. So countries are facing some of the demerits that these have a very stiff competition among them. They are exploiting the nature, they are exploiting the people. Commercial rivalry is there. There's a war between these countries. Global trade affect many aspect of life. It can impact everything from the environment to health and well-being of the people around the world. As countries compete to trade more, production and use of natural resource spiral up. Resources get used up faster. We are lagging behind. We don't have that much resources. It is due to the high consumption of the resources. So as a result, marine life is also depleting fast. We don't have that much drinking water. The water is getting polluted. Gas mining, trading in oil, pharmaceutical, agriculture, business. So all this, for expanding all these things we are exploiting, and which are hammering on the environmental and the health concern are not addressed. And now coming to the gateway of international trades, we know that international trade means the trade between the countries. So whenever there is a trade between the country, we have import and export. When something we are importing, we need a gateway, and that gateway is the harbor or the port or the cargo. The port provides facility of docking, loading, unloading and storage facility for cargo. In order to provide these facilities, the port authorities make agreements for maintaining navigable channel, arranging tugs and barges, and providing labor and managerial services. The importance of a port is judged by the size of cargo and the number of ships handled. The quantity of cargo handled by port is an indicator of the level of development of its hinterland. These are the ports. You can see the ports over here. These are the ships. These are the ships. Now coming to the types of ports. Generally, ports are classified according to the types of tariff which they handle. Now coming to the industrial port and the commercial port. Industrial port, these ports specialize in bulk cargo like grain, sugar, oil. These are for the industrial ports. The commercial port, these port handle general cargo, packaged product and manufacturing product. These port also handle passengers tariff. Now, comprehensive port, such port handle bulk and general cargo in large volume. Most of the world's great port are classified as comprehensive port. These type are based on the location, like inland port. Inland port means they are located away, far away from the sea coast within the country where the river is passing, and such ports are accessible to flat bottom ship or the barges. Like in India, we have Kolkata, which is riverine port also, and which is on the Hooghly River. For example, Manchester is linked with canal. Memphis is located on the river Mississippi. Rhine has a several ports like Mannheim and Duisburg. Kolkata, I have given you the example. Now coming to the outport, these are deep water port, deep, built away from the actual port. These serve the parent port. Parent port means huge port. Those ships which are unable to approach them due to its large size. Classic combination, for example, is Athens and its outport Piraeus in Greece. Types of port on the basis of specialized function. Oil port means oil will be stored there, or these port deals in the producing and shipping of oil. Some of these are tanker port, some are refinery port. Maracaibo in Venezuela, Azira in Tunisia, Tripoli in Lebanon are the tanker port. Then Abadan on the Gulf of Persia is a refinery port. Port of call. Port of call means these are the ports which are originally developed as calling point on the main sea route, where ships used to anchor for refueling. They will come to refuel. They will come to have the water. They will come to take some food items, and then these are developed into commercial port. Then Aden, Honolulu, and Singapore are the good example of it. Packet station is also known as ferry port. Normally we have heard the ferry port where the passenger they move from one place to another in this ferry and mail across the water bodies, like Dover in England and Calais in France across the England Channel. Entreport ports, these are collection center where the goods are brought from different country for export. Like Singapore is an entreport of Asia, means all the product of Asia is going to that entreport, um, uh, to the specific Singapore, that area of the Singapore port. So that is the entreport of Asia, like Rotterdam for Europe and Gothenburg for the Baltic region. Naval port means the paramilitary forces ports. These ports have only static importance. These have serve warship and have repair shops for them. Kochi and Karwar are the example of such ports. So we have done with this chapter. Your homework will be to make notes now. Okay, you can make notes in a form of questions, or you can make it in a simple form.